Whoa. There we go. Sorry, I forgot something. So, we got an interesting game tonight, and I just want to warn y'all. As you can probably guess from the icon, this game's title is a lie. This game is fucked up. Happy game, just to be clear. And I quit the game in order to play the disclaimer again, just so you guys could see it. Also, kind of screwed up with the content warning. Toree 3D and Toree 2 aren't nearly as messed up, but they are still creepy. But a happy game, the big one here, is the one that's messed up. Warning, read before playing. A small percentage of people may experience discomfort or seizures when exposed to flashing lights, so please be cautious if you are sensitive to either flashing imagery, blood, or violence. There's rarely anything but that to see in Happy Game. Excuse me. Happy Game also depicts various fantasy characters to participate. Okay, well, I hope you guys read that. Basically, violence and blood and a lot of fucked up shit. Once again, we're playing as a kid. Also, I just want to say it now, since this is probably what we're going to do at the end. I will probably be rating Kohai again tonight, because last night on stream he mentioned something about looking different tonight. And I want to see what that is. Normally I would not raid the same person twice in a row, but I'm looking forward to that. And it doesn't feel right to raid someone else and then leave just to watch Kohai, so we're just going to raid Kohai again. Violence and blood in my video game? It's more likely than you think. Exactly. Cursor movement, menu action, back walk. Okay, why is the right stick walk? Oh, well. I think I know why. So, this game is made by Amanita Design. They also made Machinarium, which is a really good point and click that I've been wanting to play. Something to note about Machinarium is when that originally came out on Steam about a decade ago, maybe a little earlier than that, they actually lowered the price of the game because of how many times it had been pirated. And they thought, maybe if we lower the price, people will buy it. And it worked. It's been ported to basically everything since. So the reason why we're doing 3 games tonight is Happy Game is only about 2 hours long, and Toree 3D and Toree 2 are barely an hour long. So that's why we're doing 3 games, because I wanted to do all 3, but they're all too short to dedicate an entire stream to. You watch Markiplier play this? This kid has a stupid face. He does have a stupid face. Oh, the wall is moving. The back wall is moving. So I've seen a streamer play this. Oh. Oh, good God. What's a Matryoshka doll? The Chowder Show effect. I know what you're talking about. There's a term for it, and I forget what it is. A ball. Can I go back? There we go. There's the ball again. You better watch out. You better watch out. Like, the kid is just standing there watching all this. Is the bear fading out of existence? What is going on? He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out, he's gonna find out, he's gonna find out. Surreal horror. There's a loud ass engines outside again. Is this just what the whole game is going to be like? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty bored right now. I hope it's going to get worse. Excuse me. That's not what I meant. We done here? Okay. Okay, it's... He's actually cheating. When you get a machine gun. They really want you to look underneath. The underneath with this one, something pretty bad happened, but being a kid, it's very little information to put together. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually pretty bored right now. A whole lot of nothing is happening. These puzzles are very, very basic. Like, if I'm playing a horror game, the last thing I should be is bored. But I am not really finding this scary. Happy game? More like unhappy game. What a shitload of fuck. Oh, do we actually finally get to do... Oh, that's a... Do we actually finally get to see something? But it's clearly playing on some kind... The happy thing. It's clearly playing on some kind of trauma that the kid had. So, this isn't quite what I was hoping it would be. So I honestly thought this would be a little more like blatant with what's going on or something. Yeah, I guess good is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so clearly I needed to be the red rabbit, but he's standing in the exact same spot as the fucking pink rabbit. There we go. Yeah, from what I remember, when I watched a streamer play it, they weren't entirely happy with the game. Okay, I see. There's more carrots around here. I understand now. Alright. Like, I get the thing they were going for. But, like, I am not unsettled all that much. And I'm not really afraid either. It's actually just kind of lame. Maybe surreal horror just isn't for me, but, like... Just not doing it for me. No, not yet, hon. Not until the end, or I decide I've had my fill. This is only... supposed to be like a, what, a 2-hour game, basically? So... I don't expect to be here for too long. I don't know. I mean, like, when we do horror marathons, not every game is going to be a winner. Alright, he's just going to fucking get me. I need these bunnies to be spaced out, I guess. I mean, what do you guys think so far? We're not very far into this, but is it working for any of you? Or are you guys as bored as I am? Now, I will say, I've actually played the other two games we're doing tonight before. I played Toree 3D and I played Toree 2, so... No, but I must commit. Okay. Alright, maybe that'll do it. The bell's happy now. I haven't watched Markiplier play this, it's lost interest for me. I'm more curious about the story than the gameplay itself. That's a lot of dead rabbits. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Rabbits more like snack food. Do snakes eat rabbits? In a handful of decapitation symbolism so far, perhaps a hanging occurred. Would there be decapitation at a hanging though? Yeah, excuse me. Something possible, but not likely. I'm clearly not done here. You look like you're almost out of the ground. There we go. There we go. Now we can do this. Underneath the underneath situation. I just have to kill all these guys, I guess?
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now!
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this one. Boss to kill the child. Can I get a hell yeah? Alright, so that doesn't seem to be able to kill them. Alright, I'm at a bit of a loss here. What even is this? And what am I even supposed to be doing? Like, clearly I shouldn't ring the bell yet, because it's not happy. I don't even know what this thing is. But they seem to be watching it. I can't do anything with this thing. The birds don't seem to do anything. Excuse me. Something is missing, and I don't know what it is. Is the bell happy now? Yes. Okay. So what exactly is this going to do? I'm surprised the hand didn't just become a spider or something. That's the kid's head. That doesn't seem like a good idea. This was the bit that I think was shown in a Nintendo Direct when this was originally announced for Switch. What do you got there? A knife! No! I think I need to find 2 more knives. Or a fork. Hacking, whacking, and smacking. I see. I see. Alright, so my thoughts so far, like, I get what they were going for, but it's just not really all that good, personally. Like, it's not scary enough to be good horror, and the puzzles aren't interesting enough to be good puzzles. It's mostly just tedium, honestly. I'm just waiting for something interesting to happen, and it's just not happening. I do know surreal stuff isn't really my thing. So, lost in translation. Yeah, it might just be lost in translation, because surreal humor, surreal horror, just surreal stuff in general is not generally my thing. And now I'm just ahead. I'm the have a nice day face from the, have a nice day thing that from the, bags you get at Chinese restaurants. Well, I don't think it's specifically Chinese, just restaurants in general. Oh, I see. I've never seen a soccer game in my life. Looks like you're ahead of the game. My sister loves soccer. I don't really do sports. Watching it anyway. Yeah, man. Some older people like to make the argument that watching people play video games is stupid. And the problem with that is there's a thing that's been around since the ancient Greeks called sports that everyone watches and has been watching for God knows how long. So, eye trauma warning, I guess? From up to that point, it's all they had. No surprise, the new medium of entertainment cultivates in our generation. From where we're standing, the new medium plus the old is all we know. Unless he can't see me now. Is that gum in his mouth? Aw. Benui. Kid, you are so fucking stupid. This kid has a one-track mind. Honestly, one genre that is really disappointing to me when it's bad is horror. It's like, for most other games, if they're bad, they're at least entertaining in some way. But the worst thing a bad game can be is boring. And I don't necessarily know if I want to call Happy Game bad, like, as a bad game, but it's certainly a bad horror game to me. Because, like, this is not in any way scary. It's just really lame attempts at being scary. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. I thought it was a music box. It's a fucking meat grinder. This isn't the worst horror game that I've played, because I played The Letter on Wii U. That's the worst horror game I've ever played. In fact, that's the worst game I've ever played. A $2 horror game that can be beaten in about 16 minutes. Where most of the story is told through text on screen. It's full of typos. And the story is completely nonsensical. How many more times do I need to do this? Alright, it seems like no matter what I do, every time I kill a rabbit, another one spawns. Yeah, because every time I do this, it's just 3 rabbits again. I wonder if I need all 3 rabbits on the ground to be fucked up. What happens if I leave the light off? Ah, okay, I see. Now we're on to the last one. It just occurred to me we're still on the rabbit segment. That bit really overstayed its welcome. Well, that thing was ugly, I'll give it that. It was ugly. Are we almost done yet? We actually have control during one of these. The kid's looking a little fucked up now. Excuse me. Oh, a puppy. Oh, that thing's gonna die, isn't it? Now it's gonna turn into a horrible monster. More like man's best sacrifice. Your dog heard you like food, so you put a mouth in your mouth so you can eat while you eat. Also, was that a fucking Pimp My Ride meme reference? Whatever the fuck that show was called. Such an old meme. So, pumpkin. Oh, wait. It's fuzzy. You know what they say? Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. They travel in herds. I need to redeem for that. Guys, you gotta give me suggestions for redeems. Lemons when you touch sussy. Must be a grown testicle from the other game. Just gonna kill the dog at some point, I just know it. Or the dog's gonna become a monster, one of the two. They do move in herds. Okay, nerd. Thank you for the Luigi Lizard Man. Nerd! Is that the dog? It's the dog. Okay, but if the dog was behind me, who was ahead of me? It's like my right stick is getting a little slick here. But who was dog is the question. What the dog doing? Puzzles annoyed you in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I never played Valhalla. The only Assassin's Creeds I've played are 3 and 4, and not for very long. But the whole Ubisoft bullshit, I don't think I'll ever play them. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, though, is one of the best pirate games. Excuse me. Probably the best pirate game ever made, actually. I suppose Sid Meier's Pirates is also up there. Oh, that was a strong yawn. How bored I am, I'm not surprised. More till the funny number. That's one of the funny numbers. This is a thing in Monument Mythos. What is a Monument Mythos? The trees that zap. Metal Cthulhu was like really buff and hot and stuff. They are already. I fucking knew you were gonna say that, hon. Hey, yo, what them tentacles do? Alright, so... Okay, so the main problem I'm having with this game is that a lot of it is just finding the thing you can actually interact with. Because the only way to tell is when the cursor sticks to something, and it is very inconsistent about doing that. And sometimes even when it does stick to something, you can't actually move it the way you think you would. Like how many times I can lock on to this stupid kid's head and nothing happens. Alright, so can I actually do anything? Alright, so does this, like, do anything? Oh, I see. Okay. Those are dead kids, by the way. Serial killer? I don't know about that. He's only showing up and I'm assuming this is just a kid dreaming, so he's only showing up in a dream world. So that would make Freddy Krueger a serial killer, and I don't think that can be counted because I don't think Krueger is even real. Because I think Freddy Krueger only shows up in dreams or something. I don't know. I've never actually seen A Nightmare on Elm Street. I tried playing a Flash game based on it when I was younger, and it scared the shit out of me, and I was really young at the time and should not have been playing a Flash game like that. I'm not really young, I was just younger. I was afraid of everything at the time. Sadly, never got too much in the Nightmare series. There was a super good Flash game at Newgrounds called Nobody Has to Die that made me feel pretty shitty in the end. Yeah, I hardly remember the Newgrounds, or like classic Newgrounds at this point. A lot of stuff that I should not have been watching and looking at when I was a kid, but I mean, that was the old internet for you. Kind of a wild west of shock sites and Flash and whatnot. Alright, so what actually do I do here? Head on body? Ah, I see. Undertale. If you like Undertale, play Deltarune. I remember Sundyne is gay. Everything is gay. I'm gay, you're gay, that thing flying at you is gay. That thing needs to go to the dentist. Yeah, that right. Thing needs to go to hell. You know what they say, when you do drugs, go to hell before you die. Stop walking on to the fucking tentacle! So if I was supposed to be twisting the left stick, why was it still showing the cursor there? If you like Deltarune, play Horrorvale. Sorry, I prefer the Chad Sigma rune. If Deltarune is so good, why is there no Alpha Rune and Beta Rune? Wasn't really much of a puzzle. Earthbound Halloween Hack is Alpha Rune, Undertale's Beta Rune. And true. Toby Fox doesn't even like the Earthbound Halloween Hack, and he really wishes people would stop bringing it up, because he's been trying to move away from it for years. Because the hack ends with the main villain just going on a slur-laden rant. And Toby's been trying to distance himself from it for years, and people just won't leave him be. Am I Toby Fox? No. Actually, yes, I am actually Toby Fox. I've been misleading you this entire time. My cover's been blown. Dude. See, that's the proof. I am Toby Fox. The Tobias Fox. I am a liar. You got me. I'm not really Toby Fox. I'm actually, Scott Cawthon. Wait, no, I don't want to be a racist. Or homophobe. I'm not Scott Cawthon. I don't think he's racist, but he's definitely homophobic, I think. I feel... You know... I don't want to be Scott Cawthon. I want to be Terry Kavanaugh. That's who I am. I'm homophobic against gamers. That's right, I'm gamerphobic. I've had it good for too long. I don't know what this shit is on my controller, but what the f... I'm getting that off. I will never use any AI narrative anything. AI can eat a dick. Suck. True. That has got to be one of the worst horror games I've ever played. I'm going to be quite honest. It wasn't scary. So many parts of the game overstayed their welcome. Most of the game was just fucking tedious, and none of the puzzles were really all that interesting. This is one of the worst horror games I've ever played. So I barely remember what I watched of the streamer I saw playing this. I seem to remember they did not enjoy it. You had a bad dream and had to play a bad puzzle game. That's the story. Yeah, I cannot believe these people made a Machinarium, because that's one of the best puzzle games I've ever played. Holy shit. I'm gonna look up something. Hold on. Ew, Metacritic changed their layout. What the fuck? This is an 81 out of 100 on Metacritic. The kid sold his soul to a demon in turn for toys and a puppy. Yeah, the new Metacritic layout is absolutely fucking atrocious. Did Nintendo Life happen to review this? I'm curious. No, surprisingly they didn't. Interesting. How does this have an 81 out of 100 on Metacritic? This is... You like waggling the stick here and there to do the same thing 20 times in a row? Well, this is the game for you. So, horror games are supposed to be scary. I can kind of understand what they were going for a surrealist horror thing, but the thing is, it doesn't do enough to actually unnerve me and make me afraid. And it was so goddamn boring that I just wanted to be done with it. I couldn't be afraid of anything. There's no real threat, because you'll just respawn if you screw up. Most of the things can't even kill you. You're never truly in any real danger, because the kid can't actually die. Not for good, at least. And the horrifying imagery isn't really good enough. It just feels like fucking mascot horror. And mascot horror is about as unscary as scary can be. I am genuinely shocked that this was made by the people who made Machinarium, because that game is a masterpiece. I've never finished it. I got decently far in it, though. And I would love to stream it sometime. But what if there's a loud noise and a jump scare? Yeah, you know. Is mascot horror scary then? Yeah, no. See, good horror isn't predictable. When your video game boils down to hide from the jump scare, not only is it predictable, it stops being scary by the 20th time you've done it, because then you just start expecting the jump scare. And if the jump scare does get you, it's not because it's good horror, it's because it's a sudden fucking loud noise. That's not scary. That's so lame. It is the lowest common denominator of horror. That would get almost anyone because it's a sudden fucking loud noise. That's not good horror. And there's a reason why these games are popular. It's not because they're good, it's because fucking kids play them and they're scared by everything. If you want a good horror game, the way you do it is you have to instill the player with a sense of dread. You have to make them fear what is coming, not be afraid of a sudden loud noise popping up at any moment. You want something like Silent Hill, Condemned Criminal Origins, most of the Resident Evils, or Fatal Frame. You want the player to fear what they don't know is coming. See that? Oh, hush. Alright. So, that's the end of our first game for tonight. We're gonna move on to Toree 3D. I will, okay, hang on. Yeah, you're gonna see all my fucking categories. So I did not do the audio check for the other games. I hope these aren't too loud. Alright, I'm just gonna go to Games Plus Demos, so I don't have to change the category, but this is Toree 3D. So, flashing lights warning. Also, yes, this is a horror game. You'll see. Second game isn't as much of a horror game, honestly. Fear is fucking sick. Love that game. I had a friend from high school who I'm no longer friends with who oversold Fear to me, and I lost interest in the series because of him. Because of how many times he told me, this game is a masterpiece, it's better than this game, and then I play it and it's boring as fuck. Okay, so I have been told Fear is worth playing despite my misgivings about this friend. So, I might bite the bullet and play it at some point. Maybe I'll stream it. But, out of everything he oversold to me, from what I know, Fear is the one that's actually good. He oversold Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning to me and told me it was better than Skyrim because it doesn't have one-button combat. I played it. It has one-button combat. It's just 3 buttons that only do one thing. With Skyrim, you have 3 buttons that actually interact with each other in some ways. So it's more than just pressing a button. He also said that PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale was a better game than Smash Brothers, which is a hilarious statement to make if you're not serious. I have played PlayStation All-Stars. Brawl is still better than it. Because PlayStation All-Stars has a fundamental problem with how it handles scoring. Fear 2 and 3 aren't bad. They're just not nearly as good as the first. Okay, so maybe apparently I need to play Fear 1, so I will figure out a way of streaming that at some point. Was Fear on console? That might be easier than trying to get it to run on Linux. Bright light. Alright, so I don't have any unlockable characters yet. Alright, so I have played this before and I can't exactly delete my save data, so I'm just going to run through the levels normally. It's up, down, left, right kind of thing. But the 360 port of Fear 1 is much better than the PS3 port. What a surprise. Yeah, basically from that gen, if it's a choice between PS3 and 360, just go 360 every time. I can't think of a single situation where the PS3 version of a game was better. Like, honestly. The PS3 was such a fucking disaster. It has some good games, but like, even the PS3's exclusives, if they're not a first-party exclusive, they kind of chug along. If you want the good stuff, just play on 360. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I'm not telling you to do anything, I'm suggesting that. This is Toree. So the whole point of this game is we are trying to get to the Grim Reaper, essentially. Oh, if you want to play Toree for yourself, this game and the other game are like $2. They're actually pretty good time attack or speedrunning 3D platformers. If you happen to like that kind of thing. Hi, Mr. Star. You're awfully close. You're awfully big and close. Holy shit. There we go. There we go. What the fuck? Why are my controls completely inverted? I've played this before. the fuck is wrong with me? Baby girl, your teeth are just like the stars, yellow and far apart. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. I need to remember that. Where to the horror eventually, I think. Ow. Mr. Star, you're awfully close to me. Oh. By the way, the guy who made Toree 3D and Toree 2 made another game called Super Kiwi 64, which is a an N64 styled 3D platformer where you play as a Kiwi. I've heard it's not actually all that great, but I might get it because it's really cheap, and I happen to like Toree 1 and 2, so. I think last October, Sora was streaming a game. I don't remember the name of it. It was like some kind of a arcade game. Like, as in it had an arcade in it. And you could get a Toree plush. I don't know if it was made by the same guy or not. Sora, if you happen to remember what that game was, if you could tell chat, because I'm sure they would be interested. He plays a fruit. No, not as a fruit. The bird, the kiwi bird. So the way this game works is that usually the second level for a world is when it starts getting fucked up. Also, you may notice the little duck enemies have teeth. Oh, here's the horror game part. That star is now chasing me. So this isn't, like, completely scary, but for a colorful 3D platformer, it will catch you off guard if you're not expecting it. And even if you know the horror is coming, this is actually an excellent 3D platformer. Pretty short, you can get it for a couple bucks. You can probably get it for free, actually, if you have enough gold points saved up. Unfortunately, the second game doesn't actually have as much of the scares that this game has. So good. I actually think the second game is a little bit better. But it doesn't have as much of the horror as this game does. So the reason why we're doing 3 games tonight... Oh, shit, hang on. Is because all 3 of them are relatively short. I wish Happy Game was shorter. God damn, I feel like I wasted 2 hours playing that. Holy shit. Honestly, in my opinion, the one genre where if a game is bad in it, it just feels worse is a horror game. Because bad horror is just bad. Like, worse than bad, actually. Because when you play a horror game, you're expecting something more out of it. It's not just, haha, good platformer, or a good puzzle game, or a good action game, or anything like that. You're expecting to actually be scared. Like, I paid money to be scared. You better fucking make me shit myself. Is Scorn a horror game? I wouldn't really consider it a horror game. It's horrifying, but I wouldn't really consider it horror. Hey, buddy. SpongeBob rollercoaster.gif. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Toree 3D and Toree 2 are spooky-ish, but they're not, like, proper horror. It's still better than fucking Happy Game, though. I do actually want to play Scorn. Like, I know Scorn is supposed to be bad, but I still want to play it so I can form my own opinion on it. Are you sure this is a horror game? It's technically a horror game. Technically. Like, the thing is, I needed something to fill out time for, Okay, so, regardless of whether you guys think, is this a real horror game or not, I needed something to fill out time after Happy Game, because Happy Game is only 2 hours long. So I had to fill out, I had to stream something after it that was either an hour and a half, or 2 hours, or something like that. I didn't really have a better option. So I thought, okay, Toree 3D and Toree 2 would be a good palate cleanser after something like Happy Game. They're kind of spooky-ish, but not necessarily horror, but it would at least be a decent palate cleanser to fill out time since I'm going to have extra time. My memory also made me think the games were like spookier or something than I remember or something. So. Alright, we're down here. Yeah, you only don't play games if people say they're good. Oh, shut up. Well, I fucking fell way down. God damn it, I fell, you know what? There we go. That's what I should have done in the first place. Dabbed on. Oh, shush. I'm from Hollywood Hills and I've got swag. What the what are you quoting this time, Mel? Oh wait, you got swag, You got swag, but you're trying to make it look good. Oh, sorry, what is drugs? I'm doing the face, even though you guys can't see it. I can't hide shit from me. I know how platformers work. I distinctly remember there being a tentacle monster at the end of that level. I don't need to try it, biatch. We're getting out of Halloween Town with this one, boys. Metal Harbor. Metal Harbor's such a good level from Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, so I distinctly remember this game being spookier than it is. Oh, this level! Okay, now we might be getting it. Oh, this level. Oh, bees have earmuffs, that's cute. Alright, so we might not actually do Toree 2, because I do remember Toree 2 has almost no horror in it compared to the first one. some point I need to stream Sonic Adventure 2. I was going to stream Sonic Adventure 1 at some point, but I, never actually got to doing that. Because I had the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 1. I don't have the, timed events that were in it back in the day, unfortunately. But I haven't wanted to stream it because I grew up playing the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure 1, and I've since learned it's actually the worst version of the game. Because it introduced a lot of bugs. And I grew up playing Sonic Adventure 2, like, so much. Gadget here can attest to that, because both of us played it a lot growing up. Goddamn Chow Garden. Speaking of, Sega, can you bring back the fucking Chow Garden? That's literally all anyone wants. We just want the Chow Garden again. Just make a game about the Chow Garden. Oh, that's a mouth. There actually is a Sonic fan game that's kind of like Animal Crossing that's just about the Chow Garden. Morbidly enough, you can lock yourself out of having chows in the Dreamcast version. Really? That sounds, Ah, here we go. Finally, something scary. Kind of. I will admit that got me the first time I, saw it. Unfortunately, you can kind of just avoid them. So yeah, it's less that the game is truly scary and more that it, tries to startle the player every now and then. Which most 3D platformers generally don't try to do. Got a big boy over here. I don't know, this may also be one of those games where it only works the first time. You know, come to think of it, I actually did have a better game I could have streamed for this. Well, it's a pair of games, because I have a compilation on Switch. It's more of a dual pack, really. Ooh. Excuse me, that burp didn't feel right. It is a pair of games that, part of the reason why I... Excuse me. Part of the reason why I chose not to stream them was because, the titles of the games are kind of long, and I wasn't quite sure how to put the titles on the stream. I never really figured that out, so I just decided not to stream it so I wouldn't have to. It's two games. One of them is called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, and its sequel, Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. It's an awfully long title, and both of them are pretty short and have multiple endings, so I'd have to stream them multiple times in the same day, which means I'd have to have both names in the title, as per how I do my titles, and that's an awfully long title. You call this a horror game, yet it does not have hyper-realistic blood. See, that's a bad horror game. Okay, well, you know what? I'll still do Toree 2 just to fill out time, because that should put us close to 10, and that's a better spot to end than 9:30. I apologize. I remember these games being scarier than they actually were. Are. I don't know who here has heard of the Milk games. I heard about them kind of randomly when they came to Switch. And I thought, oh, these look weird. And then I saw what they were actually about, and I was like, oh! Because Milk Inside a Bag of Milk and Milk Outside a Bag of Milk are two games that deal with mental illness and depression. I don't know too much about them other than when I originally looked up what they were about, I got a plethora of content warnings. So, yeah. I think Sorrow here has heard of the games, or at least seen them. I haven't actually seen them yet because I typically do not watch some of the games that I intend to play that I haven't played yet. So she could probably give a better description of the game if she's still in chat than I could, since you know, I intentionally didn't look up too much about it because I wanted to be surprised. All I know is it's kind of a visual novel, I think. Oh yes, the cool hip new indie game about depression. Oh, that describes so many. There's a video going into depth about chows, and it basically made you conclude that the Chow Garden is actually the main game of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with the level of depth it has. It really is. There's actually stuff that I didn't even know about. You can actually train the chows to do stuff in the kindergarten, because I never took my chows to school. Oh, the Grim Reaper thing is on the banner over there. A rank again, huh? Did I homeschool my chows? I didn't even do that. Listen, I was a dumb kid. I was not the brightest tool in the shed. Never mind, I'm not even going to correct that. Case in point, actually. Wasn't the brightest tool in the shed, wasn't the sharpest bulb on the tree. I did not do that on purpose, actually, Belle. That was an actual mistake. Yep. I mean, regardless of whether or not this is a horror game or not, it is an excellent 3D platformer that you can get for pretty cheap. So I would recommend it, especially if you like speedrunning, because this game probably makes for an excellent speedrun. Stuck right here in the middle of a traffic jam. Can't move right here can't move away from this here spot. I'm in a boop boop traffic jam. The freeway's one big parking lot. I will find any excuse to just reference Weird Al, won't I? But remember, it's actually the secret levels of this game that has the horror. There's a reason Spike and I joke about sharing a brain cell. Clearly, I have it at the moment. Wait, secret levels? There's secret levels? I know there's the remix levels, but I didn't know about secret levels. We did the maze game back in the day. No, I've seen so many videos about it, and I don't understand it because I never played it. Oh, excuse me. Doesn't know about the secret level. Well, you don't even know what this game is, other than what I've told you already. Excuse me. The milk games are visual novels. Okay. Yes, crystals don't kill me. That's good enough. Alright, so if there's secret levels in this, apparently I need to play this again with a guide or something to find them. Shit. Molp. Molp. I didn't even know about the secret levels. I never found any. Hooray, we did it. New soundtrack by Kamikaze Bitch. Okay. Fucking mouse is fucking up. I need to take this thing apart and clean it. Give me a sec here. I actually forgot to add to the finished games list, and I can add Toree 3D to that as well. I'll add into my notes after stream, actually. So I distinctly remember Toree 2 has even less horror than the first one, and apparently I never actually found the real horror of Toree 3D, because that's the secret levels. Do you guys still want to see Toree 2? Or, Do you guys want to see Toree 2, or shall we just go read Kohai? Because, I think I'm also getting kind of hungry. I can last long enough to do Toree 2 if you guys really want to see that, but it's basically just going to be more of this. Follow my dreams. Well, given that Kohai has been showing up in my dreams a lot lately, I suppose that it would be following, rating him would be following my dreams. Did my phone give me an anxiety attack today? No, I knew it was coming. I actually knew the exact time it was going to hit, and my phone vibrated before the alarm went off, so I knew it was coming. My concern was that it was going to go off when I wasn't paying attention to make me drop the damn soft-boiled eggs I was making, because I had soft-boiled eggs for lunch. Thankfully, I didn't. But yeah. Let's just read Kohai and call it a night. I wouldn't mind ending a little early, actually. And Toree 2 is just basically more of this, so I don't think I really need to stream it. I have less of a reason to stream the second one than the first one, is what I'm saying. At least for an October marathon. You never did all day enough? Yours never went off, or yours never vibrated? Did you see the posts that people were making about how the emergency broadcast test, or whatever the fuck it's called, was going to just turn people into zombies if they got the COVID vaccine by activating the microchip in the vaccine? You guys saw those posts, right? The thing that amazes me about those kinds of people is they still believe that nonsense when it never comes true. In fact, when it doesn't come true, they believe it more. And, like, how do you get through to someone like that? I fervently believe that if you are knee-deep in conspiracy theories, you probably are mentally ill and desperately need to seek help. You don't, they're there for entertainment? No, I mean, I'm serious. These people are mentally ill. That is what I believe. They need help. They need a professional psychiatrist. Because this shit can be so easily disproven if you fucking think for 5 goddamn seconds. And these people are so far gone that if you try to prove that they're wrong, they will believe it even harder. I am also a firm believer that some people can't be saved. Some people are still too far gone. Yeah, but the problem is that when you try to help them, they get violent. There is also that. And sometimes they get violent without you intervening. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're getting at, but that doesn't actually help anything because some of these people are genuinely dangerous. I mean, do you guys remember Pizzagate? The dude actually shot up a pizza place that didn't even have a basement because he thought they had a basement. These people are actually becoming violent and dangerous. And people like Alex Jones and other conspiracy nuts online are enabling this behavior and making them even more dangerous. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Either way, I think I'm just going to end here. Things are looking up with the health insurance stuff, by the way. We may have reached a good ending for that. Don't know yet. I am waiting to hear back from someone. So that might be solved for now. Hopefully. And I cut my hair on Monday. I didn't exercise on Monday, but I did exercise yesterday and today. I'm going to keep up the exercise routine, and I'm going to start doing more stuff with it to try to get more fit, back into shape, build up my stamina and whatnot. Because I'm tired of walking up a flight of stairs and running out of breath. So things are looking up. As soon as I've got the health insurance stuff sorted out, and I can rebuild my stamina, I'm going to seriously start the job hunt. At the very least, if the health insurance thing is settled, because there's a chance the state government might actually pay for my health insurance if I'm eligible, then I can kind of delay the job hunt. I don't want to, though, because I actually kind of want a job. I'm tired of being in heat, okay? I want to actually do something with my life. I love streaming, but outside of stream, I just sit on my ass and play video games all day, and it's fucking exhausting now. Like, I want to do something. Good, keep working out and getting fit, then I can beat you up without feeling bad because you can theoretically fight back. I don't mean to brag, but I almost tore apart a cardboard box in 20 minutes earlier. Good paint. I am gonna be learning Blender soon, so I mean I could do 3D modeling. Who knows? I could actually take commissions for that. I don't think I want to, but I could. I do seriously want to do 3D modeling. I've been wanting to try that for a long time. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys. Let's get to bashing butts as well as these nuts. And getting some supplies. I wouldn't mind trying art again, actually. I have a lot of options. Yeah, Val and I were just quoting Gamer Poop Oblivion. I like how, despite the fact that I don't think either of us watch Gamer Poop, we still occasionally just have to quote it. No one else here knows what the fuck we're talking about, and I love that. First it's cardboards, and it'll be phone books. Oh god, nobody has phone books. Maybe just quoting Oblivion. Oh, is that an actual quote from Oblivion? Yeah, Sorrow knows what I'm talking about. I still maintain my belief that Gamer Poop Mass Effect 3 is the funniest thing Manslayer has ever done, because it's the only one that I think has actually aged well. Literally just a line from the game. I actually didn't know that. I apparently need to play Oblivion. Anyways, we are ending right now. So, this is the reality of streaming, is not every game that I pick out to stream is going to be good. And I think Happy Game is the first game I've streamed that I would genuinely call a bad game. that I did not intend for it to be bad. I actually was expecting it to be better. I remember the streamer not liking it, but I thought, oh, maybe they just didn't get it. But I didn't like it. I think the NPC has to have a negative reaction to a coerced attempt. Interesting. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm burping so much. I could never figure out the persuasion minigame in Oblivion. Anyways, we're going to be raiding Kohai. I think he's live. But if you want to hang out after stream, I have Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have Twitter and the Blue Sky. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. Let me actually check if Kohai's even live. Why did I just open 2 tabs? You love it? I couldn't fucking figure it out. I don't know if the game just didn't explain it well or if I'm stupid, but I could not fucking figure it out to save my life. Alright. Ko, where are you? There you are. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? Nothing. It's Thursday. Okay. I will see you all Saturday. We're doing... As far as I know, we're doing Halo. I haven't actually properly announced what the Saturday stream is. Based on the SAG-AFTRA talks with the video game industry, we might be doing Halo. As of right now, I think we're good for Halo. If they call for a strike, we'll have to do something else. Yeah, as far as I know about, we're doing Halo. I might not actually get the fucking answer I want until Friday, and I really don't like that because I kind of need to know what to do. Because I don't want to cross the picket line, but I also really want to stream Halo. So, as far as I know, we're good to go. I will let you know if something changes. You're warning me with peace and love. I am sending back the peace and love. Alright? Listen, I'm not doing it on purpose. I want to do Halo. It's the fucking SAG-AFTRA union that I have to worry about because I do not want to cross the picket line, and Halo might be crossing the picket line. I don't know yet. They haven't actually struck, and they haven't put out any guidelines for what streamers are supposed to do to support the strike. I don't know. As far as I know, we're good for Halo. I promise you, I am trying to keep tabs on it. I've got a lot going on right now. So. But Saturday should be Halo. Unless something changes. As far as I know, we're doing Halo. It depends on what happens with the talks, and I don't know how they're going right now because I haven't checked today. I was checking yesterday, but not today. Because I was doing other things. We are going to raid Kohai. Kohai is a good bean. We raided him yesterday. I normally would not raid the same person twice in a row. However, he mentioned something about doing something or looking different today. And I want to see what he means by that. I kind of was expecting him to have a different model or something, but it seems to have the same model. And my god, my fucking trackball is fucking up. There we go. I think I need to take a fucking air can for this. Anyways, our raid message will be Dapper Dragon Raid. There we go. So, you know the drill, just copy that raid message. You can use whatever emotes you want as long as you copy the raid message. I will see you all Saturday. I'm gonna get that raid queued up. Oh yeah, and Sunday will be Dino Crisis. We might be finishing the game. I actually don't remember how long it is. Don't know, but we shall see. You all have a lovely evening and good night. And I am going to write a several tweet long rant about how bad Happy Game is. So I will see you on Saturday. Good night.